Hi, I'm Ioana. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video on YouTube and I'm super excited to share my recipes with you and embark on this journey with all of you. Now, I hope you'll all enjoy the recipes and what we're going to be making today, it's going to be Turkish eggs. This is one of my favorite types of breakfast because I think it's very nourishing and it's very good on a Saturday or on a Sunday morning. So I'm just going to run you through the ingredients so we can get started. They're very few and simple. So what you'll need is going to be some Greek yogurt. You're going to need a small garlic clove, some sea salt flakes. You're going to need some red chili flakes. Now I've used just some normal chili flakes with some Korean ground chili flakes. You should be using this, in theory, you should be using the Turkish chili flakes, but I didn't have that on hand, so I'm using this. You're also going to need some butter. You're going to need a little bit of vinegar for the eggs when you poach them. A couple of eggs, some sourdough bread or just normal bread, and some dill. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be melting the butter. And we're also going to be adding some chili flakes to it and some olive oil. Just a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Now the heat should be on low. You don't want to melt it rapidly. And then we're going to be adding the chili flakes. By all means, you can add more or less depending on how spicy you want to have it. And then again, you can also swirl it. You don't necessarily need a spoon here. Okay, now I'm just going to set this to one side and we're going to be moving on to the yogurt. So we're going to get the yogurt and we're going to be mincing the garlic. By all means, you can add more garlic or less garlic depending on your taste. And now we'll add the sea salt flakes. You can add more or less depending on how salty you also like to have the yogurt. Then we're just going to give it a mix. At this point you can taste it. When it's just perfect. Maybe a little bit more salt. Okay, now we're going to wait for the water to come to a boil. We're going to add the vinegar. Just a couple of tablespoons should be enough. I'm gonna create like a vortex and gently I'm just gonna drop the egg in. And this will take about 3 minutes. It will sit quite happily there and then we'll carry on with the next egg. After about 3 minutes, your egg should look something like this. So it should still have some movement. And then if you touch it, the egg white should be all set, but you should still have the egg bouncing a little bit like this. And then I'm just gonna transfer this egg onto a plate with a paper towel. I'm just gonna crack the egg separately, just so that we avoid breaking the egg yolk. And we're just gonna drop our egg in the middle. And we'll wait for another 3 minutes until it's done. And I want the heat to be on low as well. I don't want to see any rapid boiling. Okay, and now for our second egg. Again, you should have this kind of bouncy bit in the middle, but it should be all nice and set on the outside around the egg yolk. Now to assemble everything, we're gonna grab a bowl. We're gonna add the yogurt. Then we'll add the eggs in the middle. I just pick mine up like this. Okay, now we're gonna add the butter sauce around it. And finally, we're gonna be adding the dill. I actually want to add quite a lot of this. I'm not just gonna use this as garnish, I'm gonna use this as an actual ingredient. Okay, now let's give this a try and let's see how it turned out. It's so delicious, so fresh. I really recommend this. You have the creaminess from the egg, from the yogurt, You have the freshness of the dill. And you have a little bit of spiciness from the chili. It's absolutely delicious. And I really want you to try this. It's so good. Make sure to check out the recipe in the description box below. Let me know in the comments down below as well if you tried the recipe and what you think of it. If you want me to make any particular recipes for my next video, write them in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy spending time with me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.